Here's the Earth, doesn't she look beautiful? But if you look under the surface, she's a hot ball of molten rock. The surface of the Earth is actually a relatively thin layer of solid rock, and at points this rock is cracked. So here you can see the plate boundaries, the boundaries of the tectonic plates of the surface of the Earth. The plates move around and they hit each other and rub against each other and cause earthquakes and volcanoes. So if I show you the location of all the volcanoes on the Earth, you can see that they form these nice neat lines, generally speaking, along the boundaries of the plates. Around the Pacific Ocean is a so-called Ring of Fire, where most of the Earth's volcanoes exist. And Japan happens to sit right on the Ring of Fire. So you can see there are many, many volcanoes in Japan, all the way from the north down to the south. Most of Japan's biggest, most active volcanoes are on this island in the south, Kyushu. Sakurajima is very famous, Aso, these are the most active volcanoes in all of Japan. But where I live, on the main island, Honshu, the most active volcano is actually Asama, which you can see just here. Ohayou gozaimasu! I've come as far as I can in the car, and from here on it's a hike. Wikipedia says its last eruption was in 2015, so we'll see if it's maybe just bubbling lava. I don't know. It doesn't seem like where I am now that I'm going to run into a blinking lava volcano somewhere. I'm interested to find out what happens and what we find out. Do they have bears or anything in Japan?
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Everyone usually carries the bear bells when they hike. It's not really the rule for a long time.
Oh, seen better days. Did anyone bring a spade? Well, there's worse places to die. Unfortunately, Asama defeated us this time. There was too much snow, and I didn't manage to make it to the top. But I would return. If you ever wanted to ride around in a swan boat in a volcano, well, this is the place to come, apparently. This is the crater at the summit of Mount Akagi. I've just crossed this nice red bridge towards Akagi Shrine. You can see a big torii gate there. Supposedly these fish will grant your wish. That's the peak I'm aiming for. As you can see around the edge of the crater, there are lots of different peaks. On the edge of Mount Akagi's crater. I'm on my way up Mount Asama. It's like a sort of a knife edge of rock and lip. On this side it's dead misty, but it feels warm. I'm in this flat valley. The ground is black, lots of little loose bits of gravel and rock, big boulders with sharp edges. Here's another interesting piece of rock I found. Light. It's got little holes, little pores in it. And there she is, the summit and crater of the most active volcano in the main island of Japan, Mount Asama. This is the first view we've had of Mount Fuji. We're at Hakone, which is actually a volcano itself. That's Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji's white peak. Just beyond the clouds there, it's kind of hard to make out. Possibly once we get around here somewhere, we'll be able to go up this ropeway, and that might make us get a good view of Fuji. Okay, well, this is the top of the ropeway, and this is Mount Fuji. As you can see, here's a video I pinched from someone else's channel on YouTube. Here's what we could have seen on a good day. So unfortunately it was really windy at the top of Mount Nantai and you couldn't hear my voice very well. But this is Nantai, the peak. It's created this massive lake, Lake Chuzenji, by its side when it erupted several thousand years ago. And that entire lake actually drains through a single waterfall. So I went to visit that waterfall. This is that waterfall. This is Kebun Falls. It's apparently one of Japan's 8 most beautiful sights, and it was very impressive. It's 100 meters tall, and the entire of Lake Chuzenji, which was created by Nantai when it erupted and blocked a river, the entire lake drains through this one waterfall.